my dear research scholars and dear students, a pleasant morning to all of you. Good morning. Very good. Good morning. I have great pleasure in welcoming you all to this one-day national level workshop on Indian writings, past and present literary detour. And this is the first lecture I think we are having exclusively for Indian writings in English. Indian writing in English is so close to us, isn't it? We are Indians, it is all about us, it is all about our languages, our culture, our country, our society, our politics and whatnot. Everything is ours. But there arises a question, do we have enough or deep knowledge about the Indian writings in English? We are studying Hell, we are studying She, Social History of England and PUPGEC courses, but we have at least to a tolerance level the knowledge of history of England. But what about our own literature or our own country? It stopped with our school. History last subject deals with easy task. He started yesterday evening, he reached his friend's home yesterday night, and today morning earlier he started from Salem, reached Dharmapuri and came to us and said, you know how hectic it is to reach this place. So the efforts that he took should be definitely acknowledged and honored, and we respect and thank you for that, sir. Thank you so much for my hearty welcome goes to chief guest friend. Sorry, I don't know your name, sir, but on the behalf of the department and our center, we welcome you also, sir. Thanks so much. Next, I'd like to welcome the leader of this institution, Dr. P. who always supports in all our endeavors. He is the one who is giving us kind of support as well as the permission to conduct these kind of workshops, and he rightly tracks us in the way where we should go, how we have to carry out the program, what are the procedures, and without his guidance I think this will not be possible. So thank you for your guidance and thanks for coming to our program. My next welcome goes to the Captain of the ship, as I usually say, Professor Dr. C. Govindraj, Head of the Department of English, because everything is possible only with the support. He is leader, he is also the leader of the department, so the spirit that he gives to us, the confidence, the motivation, the participation and the whatnot, he is also a kind of inspiration for all of us. Sir always used to say, minimum resource, maximum utilization, and that is one thing I admire in the head of the department, and even today there are a lot many things that has to be learned from sir. He is working for the welfare of the students in all possible ways, and if he thinks about anything, definitely there will be a benefit for the department or for the students or for the center. So he is such a kind of personality and we are very happy to work along with him, and we welcome you to this event, sir.
Today chief guest Dr. S. Varadaj, Associate Professor of English, Static Bhagat Singh College, University of Delhi. The chief guest, Dr. Varadaj, is a eminent personality. So, made up in the welcome address, list of what are the awards. He is a very good academician. நம்ம தமிழில் சொல்ல போனோம்னா ஆளின் அழகராஜன் சொல்லுவோம். He has a full power. So now he is one of the motivator of youth. So he has completed PG, UG, PG and PhD degree. Now he is working as a professor in the Department of English. So very good personality available here to deliver a special lecture. It's a workshop. The topic is one-day national lectures workshop on Indian writing, past and present. So the evening session is also conducted by the Professor Dr. Satish Kumar, Assistant Professor of English, Government Arts Science College, Arur. The two sessions, morning session and also evening session. 2 sessions are arranged by the Department of English for the benefit of the students, only for the our students.
Meaning, any kind of obstacle can be overcome, and you can shine like a successful personality if you strive and seek and work hard. We have a beautiful example of the guys today, right now as directed by director. As it was mentioned in the welcome address, Dr. Kritika rightly pointed out the focal theme of the workshop. And the director also added 2 more points with regards to the title of the workshop. On my part, I would like to add 2 more points with regard to the title as well as the significance of the day. யாமறிந்த மொழிகளிலே தமிழ்மொழி போல் இனிதாவது எங்கும் காணும். இரவாத புகழுடைய புதுநூல்கள் தமிழ்மொழி ஏற்ற வேண்டும். மறைவாக நமக்குள்ளே பலகதைகள் சொல்வதில் ஒரு மகிமை இல்லை. திறமையான புலமையெனில் அதை வெளிநாட்டால் வணங்க செய்ய வேண்டும். As rightly stated by Bharatiyar, today Bharatiyar's death anniversary. To remember him, since the topic of this workshop is titled as Indian writings, we don't go with Indian English writings, we have gone with the Indian writings. So that is why I have the privilege of talk about Tamil literature and the significance of the things. You know very well there is a writer in British literature who is known as George Eliot, whose real name is Mary Ann Evans. She belongs to the 18th century woman writer. But we have explained and we have discussed many things about the reason behind it to write with a pseudonym. During the 18th century, women were not permitted to come out with their writings. They had a pseudonym and they come out with their writings, which they made use as a platform for to come out, mention and to penetrate their pains and sufferings, everything. And the same way, whatever the literature you take for this matter, be it in African literature, and newly emerged Caribbean or New Zealand, whatever the literature for this matter, women were less considered and they struggled a lot even to come up with their thoughts on the platform of writing.
I'm working there in this University of Delhi because we have a democratic setup. We have a college, but the university faculty and college faculty members are equal in terms of salary and package and all the perks. There is no difference. That is the different parliamentary act passed by the parliament for the Delhi University in 1922. Because it is, of course, it is a university which has a history of almost 100 years. And in that university, we are very few people from all the way from down south. Tamil Nadu teaching here. I have been teaching there for almost 15 years. And I feel very much honored to be here in this land, in my land, and with my people and my students. I cannot express my joy and my sense of gratitude to the organizers, the director, the convener, and other people, the students, all involved behind the screen to make this a successful one. I'll meet you all after a short break. Definitely we'll have an interactive session and we'll try to kind of go back in time without HML's time machine. Just see, let me try to make it as much as interesting possible, just because it's slightly dry, but let me try to make it as much as lively and interesting. So we'll quickly join this session after this break, and I really thank, and I won't forget this day in my life, where of course there is Professor Krishnamurthy, who actually takes guidance from me in many ways and always consistent touch with me in many aspects also. So, and my friend who is there, who has been my undergraduate friend, and till now we are having a very good friendship. It's a dynamic friendship which I will also address during the lecture which you are going to have. Everything has its own connectivity. So once again, thank you very much for inviting. Thanks a lot.
To another gathered here, it is my esteemed privilege to propose the oath of thanks for today's inaugural function of the National Level Lecture Workshop on Indian Writings, Past and Present, a Literary Detour. This event marks a significant moment in our journey to explore the rich and diverse heritage of Indian literature and the way it has evolved over time. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. S. Bharat, Associate Professor of English, Sahit Bahar, Singh College University of Delhi, New Delhi, for gracing this occasion with your presence and for delivering such an inspiring keynote address. Your words have provided us with a profound understanding of setting a perfect tone for today's discussion Your passion for the subject will surely resonate with everyone present today. I thank the institution's head, Dr. P. Mohan Sundaram, Director, Periyar University Center for Postgraduate and Research Studies, for providing a platform to host such a stimulating event. A sincere thanks to our distinguished head of the department, Dr. C. Govindraj, Professor and Head, Department of English, Periyar University Research Center. Your deep knowledge, thought-provoking works, and engaging thoughts have added immense value to the workshop. I would also like to thank the organizing secretary, Dr. P. Kritika, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Periyar University Research Center. Your meticulous planning and seamless coordination will make this workshop a resounding success. A special thanks to the guest lecturers, Dr. T. Saranya and Ms. Meena, in their absence, and to the scholars of our department. I also thank all the participants who actively engaged in this workshop. To the organizing committee and the volunteers, thank you for your relentless efforts behind the scenes. Your hard work and dedication have ensured that everything runs smoothly, making this workshop possible. Let us all now look forward to a day full of insightful session, fruitful discussion, and new learnings. Thank you.
Periyar University Center for Postgraduate and Research Studies Dharmapuri. Today our department conducted a national level one-day workshop on Indian writings past and present, a lecture detail. The chief guest of the first session was Dr. Bharadharaj, Associate Professor of English, University of Delhi, Sahib Bhagat Singh College. The topic about rebuilding India, a historic journey into the making of the. Our sincerely thanks to the director of this institution, P. Mohan Sundaram, and head of the department, Dr. C. Govindraj, and assistant professor, Dr. Kritika.
This is Shiny Fisia from Department of English, Periyar University Center for Postgraduate and Research Studies, Dharmapuri. Second session is Rethinking Indian Literature by Dr. J. Shakti Kumar, Assistant Professor of English, Government Arts and Science College. A hearty thank to Director of Institution, Mohan Sundaram Sir, and Head of the Department, Govindraj Sir, and Kritika Ma'am.